In our last lecture, we were discussing about Standard 10 Social Science subject, chapter number 18, that is Price Rise and Consumer Awareness. And I am very thankful to the students whose names are Vrinda Joshi and Samil Masani, who gave the correct answer of the questions asked during the videos. Thank you so much, students, to help and supporting me. Now today we will talk about rights of consumer. Now consumer commits mistake in selection of right commodity due to lack of information regarding different types of commodities available in the market and could not receive proper incentives on money spent by him. Means what? Consumer go for mistakes. Why consumer go for mistake in selection of right products? Because lack of information regarding different types of commodities available in the market, and that's why the money what consumer pay not get the product according to the same ratio, and that's why consumers money is wasted. So he express regret after buying the products, express the regrets that he has been cheated. Either he pay more and get less quantity or quality products, something like that. Now he invites many types of disease by purchasing edible objects of low quality, duplicate or adulterate and of low quality which harms the health. Means what? Sometimes consumer invite the disease because edible objects, eatable items what consumer buy is of low quality or duplicate or adulterate, modified with some low quality substance, and it affect or harmfully affect to the health. Now moral standard of society goes down because of immoral activities like under measurement means measure less, adulteration means modification in the quality, duplication, cheating, looting in the price, and corruption. All these are responsible that the standard of the society goes down. The moral standard of the society goes down. Now law have been framed so that producers and traders maintain uniformity and transparency in price, quantity, quality of products. So that's why there are law, and that law required to be framed, and in that case the producers and the traders they maintain the uniformity, okay, and they maintain transparency as far as price, quantity and quality of product concerned. There are law, and because of the provision of the law, consumer becomes aware and educate about various tricks add up by exploiting them. Okay, the tricks used by merchant to cheat consumer, they must be aware, and how to fight against this kind of wrong practice, malpractice, that consumer needs to educate. Now many rights have been granted for understanding various solutions under this act, but the main objective of the consumer awareness is to protect these rights. And according to the law, consumer have been given 6 rights. So there are total 6 rights. Okay. The first right is right to safety. Now consumer has the right to be protected if the commodity or service is dangerous or harmful for the health. So it is your right to protect yourself. Like for example, when you purchase gas cylinder, you have to see that it must be sealed properly, and leakage of gas is there or not, because it will affect to your health. He has the right to get protection for the maintenance of physical environment and quality of life. So it is a right of consumer to live better or the best quality of life. The second right given is right to get information. The consumer should have information about quality, quantity, capacity, purity, the class, standard, usage, price, etc. of commodities or services. So according to this point, it is the consumer's right to ask the information about the quality and quantity of the product or service, capacity, purity level, it comes in which class, which category. Okay, standardization, which we will learn in this chapter only. How to use or usage of the product, the price, all these are the information consumer needs to ask. So it is the right of consumer to get the information about all these points, so that consumer may be protected in the market against malpractices, wrong practice, or corrupt practices, which consider as unfair trade practice, one kind of, you can say, cheating. With the help of rights to information to consumer is encouraged to behave responsibly, so that can get the information, and the consumer get the information from the label, okay, packing, advertisement, price list, and government public news and reports. So consumer needs to, observe the packing properly, because in packing so many information is mentioned. It can be helpful to you to understand product well, observe the advertisement with a different point of view, compare the price list, okay, try to read the announcement provided by the government in terms of public news, and read the reports generated by government, which can be helpful to get the information about the product. Next, right to choose. Now, consumer has the rights to access variety of goods at competitive rates, the rates where competitors also participate in the process. Okay, so consumer has the right to access variety of goods at competitive rates, choosing commodity or service which could earn maximum profit and has good quality. So in terms of what? Choosing the commodity or service, you need to choose the commodity, you need to choose the service, and it could earn the maximum profit. Means whatever amount paid by the consumer must get the maximum possible quality. Now, objective of right to choose is to confirm reasonable price. You need to be focused that the product must be reasonable. The product must be with a reasonable price. Reasonable means reasonable in terms of price. At the same time, service must be satisfactory. Assurance of quality also required to be go for. Okay, so you have to focus that the consumer must get the product at reasonable price, satisfactory service, and assurance quality. Sometimes what happen, under the banner of best quality, consumer may pay high price. Okay, so that has to be, removed. The consumer has the freedom to choose such commodity which is the most convenient in the budget and most convenient in terms of quality. Now the next is right to be heard or right to represent. Now under this law, such an arrangement are made in which the rights and the interest of consumers are protected, represented, and considered. Means what we required to provide the freedom to consumer or representative of consumer to express, to present the problem of consumer, okay, either to legal agency or the merchant or to the concerned people. There are also provision in the law to make arrangement in which non-political, means not related with any political party, non-commercial consumer society, which not work for the profit purpose, is formed having its own consumer representative who represent or present the issues of consumer and who can represent their interests properly to the authority. The next is right to seek redressal in terms of compensation. Now compensation means what? See, here compensation word is relate to get the money regarding injustice or exploitation. So here we will go ahead to understand right to seek redressal. Now this right gives right to the consumer to make complaint against dishonest commercial practices or loss due to negligence or ethical exploitation. So under this right, consumer can register the complaint and can able to file the complaint regarding negligence or ethical exploitation. Now the question comes here is, these right also gives right to consumer to be prevented from loss by asking for the compensation. For example, if a patient go for operation of the eye and instead of left eye doctor operate right eye, then the consumer can able to ask for compensation, and in this consumer may ask for one or more than one relief. Okay, here it is in this example it is medical, so can ask for money, return of money. But if it is product, then like mobile phone, exchange of goods, return of goods, return of money, repairing, okay, without asking charge. These are the rights considered as right to seek redressal. Now consumer may also ask for the incentive or not, but entitled to get the incentive. Can ask for incentive means amount. Now the sixth right is right to get consumer education. Now this right ensures that a consumer gets complete information and develops patience and skill. So consumer needs to get complete information. Consumer required to improve the patience, because the more you keep patience, the more details you can able to get from the merchant and can learn and can improve the skill. Now factors responsible for exploitation of consumers at the village level are ignorance. The people of village ignore certain facts and they have a lack of awareness among consumers of village, and merchant get the benefit of this situation. Now by including these kind of things in the school curriculum, school syllabus course, right now what we are doing, effort should be made to train consumers and improve their skill through meetings and different institutions, consumer education related discussion or session, exhibition, discourse, work camp, etc. So all these you require to mention. Now at the place of discourse, I believe it must be discussion. Okay, clear? But I am not sure, in Gujarati medium textbook this kind of word is not given. The point says that to improve the skill of consumer, you have to organize discussion session, organize exhibition, work camp, so that they update, so that they may play the role of alert consumer in the market and cannot be cheated by the merchant. And consumer education is very helpful in this matter. Now the next is duties of consumer. Now as you are aware that rights and duties are always together. So after studying the freedom or rights of consumer, the next we have to learn is the duties of consumer. What are the duties of consumer? What consumer needs to do? See, as the consumers are conscious about their rights, in the same way they should show reflexes towards their responsibilities or duties also. Consumer needs to observe the responsibility. Consumer needs to express the example, okay, to follow their duties. They must be generate the example in the society. Now the first point mentioned over here is, while purchasing a commodity or service, consumer should make the correct choice. You need to go for correct choice. Now correct choice means what? Correct choice means the choice of the product with maximum quality, or we can say the best quality. Now, at the time of purchasing a product, consumer should purchase the product having good quality. Check the quality. Reasonable price. The price must be according to the product. Check for the guarantee and warranty card, and find out the information about the after sale service from the buyers who already purchased the product. You can ask them, what about the after sale service? It is a duty that consumer should purchase goods having standard sign like BIS, ISI and EGMARK. These are the standards, either by government or by international standards. Now, the word standard indicate that a surety provided by government that the product has expected quality. Now, while purchasing electrical or electronic gadgets, priority should be given to purchase standard or branded items only, because branded items do believe in their reputation, so the chances are very less that you can be cheated. Plus, in branded items, there are very high chance that they may go for they may go for a replacement, okay, or money back and all those things. The second duty is, at the time of purchasing a product from the many products, choice has to be made. While choosing a product, they should have all information. It's a duty of consumer that collect all the information, each and every, even minute information also, and then take the decision. They should check the label and information given on the advertisement, because sometimes what happens that what they show in advertisement and what is actual, both are different. So check the label and information given in the advertisement. Ensure themselves like discreet and aware consumers. You have to be ensure. Okay, as a responsible or aware consumer, you have to be evaluate and then can take the decision. As a consumer, his decision and behavior should be wise. As a consumer, your decision must be wise, intellectual decision, calculative decision, and bearing common sense, so that consumer may be protected against exploitation and cheating. So you have to take a wise decision. Third, it is the duty of consumer that his conduct and behavior towards seller or producer should be gentle and bona fide. Means what? The point says that every time you cannot see all the merchant with a suspicious eye. All merchants always do exploitation. No, that's incorrect. It's a duty of consumer that your language, your behavior, your conduct must be proper towards the producer and the seller, and you have to be communicate with merchant in a gentle way. And that's why whenever you communicate with merchant, you have to see that it must be reflect honesty in your communication. Fourth, consumer should insist on having original bill or original receipt of items or service purchased by him. That's very essential, because indirectly you are supporting the country. Whenever you ask for original receipt or original bill regarding a product or service, then it matters a lot. If you watch the movie Nayak, in that movie it explained that one day Chief Minister asked everybody to purchase anything but ask for the original receipt or bill. He should also insist of getting warranty card filled. Signature of the seller should be there along with the stamp on the bill. These are the very legal requirements. The fifth is, consumer should come together and form voluntary consumer organization or association at the non-political and non-commercial level, so that the problem can be all the consumers can be expressed to the authority. With the help of these organizations, they should be ready to give legal fight for solution of problems related to consumer complaint. So under this, consumer can register the complaint. They should also ask for representation in different government committees related to consumer. So it is also the duty of consumer that he should fight against exploitation. The next is sixth point. Consumer should make a verbal or written complaint to the officer or related department without fail. So it is your duty to register the complaint in a written form. Alright, to the concerned department. By verbal, if it is solved, written is not required, but it's always it's always advisable that written complaint you have to express, and that also to the related department without fail. If it is because of your complaint, other consumer can also get the benefit. Exploitation can be stopped with them. They should also take a cooperation of consumer organization and different non-profitable institutions in order to prevent or eliminate complaints related to wide interest of the other consumers. So this is a duty. Seventh point. While purchasing a product, consumer should not make any compromise with quality of product or its safety. Now the sentence says what? That you should not be compromised because you are paying the money. For example, if you are paying 100 rupees for 5 apple fruit, and out of 5, 4 apples are best quality, but 1 apple is little low quality, then you should not accept it. You would be firm as far as the safety of your family member and health concern. Consumer should always insist on purchasing a product after checking the packing, rate, date of manufacturing, batch number, weight, expiry date, name of producer, address. All these you have to check. Especially while you are purchasing medicine, I hope all of you are aware, expiry date matters a lot. If you buy the product after expiry date, then it becomes poisonic. Check the weight, batch number, manufacturing date, okay, the rate of the products, name of the producer, the address, email ID, mobile number of the producer. All this, it's your duty. It's your duty to check all this information. The 8th point. While purchasing a product, if the consumer finds that the product is adulterated, means it is modified with low quality substance or duplication or fake product, and find decrease in weight compared to what he pay, he should immediately bring to the notice of the trader. Communicate with trader. You are saying it is 500 gram. I bring my own weighing machine. Yours 500 gram, it shows 400 gram in my weighing machine. So what to do? Can I go for complaint? Okay. Can I able to communicate with legal authorities, or you will able to modify your quantity? All this you have to do. At the same time, if you find out that product is adulterated, like for example when you purchase mobile phone and the seal of the box is open, all these things you have to be noticed very carefully. And if the trader delays in bringing solution, then consumer should give an application to the authorities or consumer court asking for redressal, because it's one kind of exploitation. Thus consumer should perform his duty as a responsible citizen. The 9th duty of consumer is consumer should purchase a product in sufficient quantity or number only. He should save himself from purchasing unwanted and unnecessary products by getting attracted from advertisement or by seeing others from sale. He should not waste money. Very nice point. My friend is drinking a particular soft drink, so let me also drink that soft drink. My friend buy new jeans, so let me also buy new jeans. You have 50 jeans pants available, but yet you will purchase new one because my friend is buying. So these are unwanted and unnecessary products. And you are attracted because either you observe the advertisement or you observe that others are buying it. Stop wasting your money. Don't do that. Next, the 10th duty is while purchasing a weighing scale, implements of measurement, electronic instrument must be checked properly. Check the product whether they are correct or not. A consumer should make sure whether the tools of measurements have been tested and verified by investigation officer or not. The measurement tool has to be check and verify every year. Every merchant required to get the certificate that their weighing scales are according to the expectation. If the tools have not been certified every year, the consumer should bring in the notice of the weight and measurement officer or Director of Legal, Metrology and Consumer Affairs at the local level, and if required he can complain also, because every year their weighing machines has to be certified. And this is the duty of vigilant and responsible consumer. Next, 11th duty is the seal of the gas cylinder should always be checked whether it is intact or not. Open seal means somebody might be do something wrong with that gas cylinder. Taxi or auto rickshaw should be boarded only after checking the zero reading on the meter. So we have to see that checking while you go for auto rickshaw, it must display zero. It must be show zero reading meter before you start journey. And we should pay as per rate on the meter. Petrol, diesel and CNG should be filled after checking the indicator 00. If you go for petrol pump, that on the petrol pump the employee will talk to you and they say, sir, check the 0, and then you can able to say yes, and then he will proceed. So you have to see whether it is 0 or not. While purchasing kerosene, one should insist on purchasing only after the foam in the measuring can has settled down completely. Same like drinking soda, the foam has to be go down, so it shows only 75% fill up, and if you observe, shop wala will again fill up. Same technique apply at kerosene. You have to see that foam must be go down, settle down, and it must be according to the proper measurement. Now weighing should be done on that scale only which is hung on its stand. So it has to be observed that it must be on that stand. And when the scale is held in hand, there are chances of cheating. There are some people use a hand scale, okay, and they show you and they tilt their hand in one direction, so there are chances that you can be cheat. Next is 12th duty. A consumer should either himself go to consumer forum or should complain through the consumer society against the negligence in the improvement of railway, bank, insurance, telephone or hospital service, or for compensation for physical, mental, economical harm due to lack of service. Now this point says what? See, this point says that whenever you not get proper service from railway, bank, insurance and telephone or hospital service, you can ask for compensation for physical damage or for mental harassment or for economical harm because of their lack of service. It is your duty to complain. Remember, you are not only complaining for yourself, but you are complaining for the whole society. Consumer should give the detail of news of judgment and compensation received on local TV channel and get it published in the newspaper so that other consumer may know about injustice done to him, so that other consumer can also ask for compensation. By informing about the judgment, they may be prevent from being victimized. Other will not be victimized. If I cheated by a particular merchant, and if I express to my students, my society members, my relatives, then I am indirectly stopping them to be exploited by the merchant. And thus it is also consumers' responsibility to bring consumer awareness and work for the consumer education and practice. So it is their one kind of duty. Next, a consumer should participate enthusiastically in different consumer awareness programs and movement arranged by consumer society, discussion or seminar, because it improves their knowledge and they give this knowledge to other consumer, and thus try to give thrust to movement of consumer protection in society, so that group of people, consumer, can be protected. Now the next topic is measures of consumer protection, but this topic we will discuss in the next lecture. I request all the students, you can able to express what you feel about the video lecture. Any positive, negative, whatever you want to say, you are free to express. Any suggestions to go for better quality of lecture, most welcome. You have doubts, you can ask me in the comment section. Okay, so the next point onwards we will discuss in the next lecture. Till then, please take care of yourself, students. God bless you.